A man is told not to cry. A man is told you don't share a problem. You die like a soldier.
Me, I would tell men, ukitaka kulia, get into your bedroom, close, cry. Cry. Then wake up, wash your face, and face the world.
Man up. Boys, don't cry. Be a man and get over it. You've probably heard of these phrases directed to you or someone around you. Maybe you may even be guilty of uttering them yourself. It is said that I am because you are. But imagine being a young boy, crying over a painful injury or an emotional heartbreak, and you feel like it's the end of the world, and then being told to man up. Don't you think the I am because you are phrase is losing its importance? When the young man's feelings are dismissed, he learns to avoid expressing his real feelings and sadness checks in. Many people relate confidence, strength, success, and composure to the core elements of being a man, and anything emotional is girly or womanly. But according to Onesmus Njoroge, an addiction counselor, that's not the case.
Men, we don't have a confident, or rather we have more role models, but maybe we don't have the light role model. We should have a confidence, someone you can share your problem with. This is the time to break from the myth that we ukufe kama soja. No man is an irate. Make sure that you have someone that you can tell your problem, because a problem shared is half solved.
Because of the system that promotes traditional masculinity, many men are more likely to use external methods to cope with the inward pain, hence turning to drugs and substance use to feel better.
People who are addicted or alcoholics, they tend to hide their problem behind the habit. Because when someone, for example, his family is not working, you tend to think that if I'm doing drugs, then I'm solving the problem. But the real thing thereafter I've realized is to face the problem head on. Because drugs, what they do, they don't solve your problem, but they amplify your problem. They add to the problem. So you don't solve your problem, but you worsen the case. So it's a myth. But I've as a professional, I've realized that most of the people, they take drugs as an escape. But thereafter now, like for example, the way I was, I didn't know that I'll get hooked up. So it's thereafter now become a problem to most men. I'm creating an awareness to whoever maybe who is thinking that if I do drugs, I'll solve my problems. It has never solved anybody's problem. What it does is escalates your problem. It magnifies your problem.
Depression is one of the most common mental health problems among Kenyan men. But the society tends to think that men cannot undergo mental health problems because of their masculinity. But the truth is that men too experience pressure at some point in their lives. So behind those smiles lays a dark cloud. And behind that happy face and that hardworking man, there might be pain. But because of the word out there that men should not cry and men cannot be sad, many will not talk about their problems in public. But they'll find comfort in substances such as drugs and alcohol. Let's have a look at these views.
Depression as a topic affects both men and women, but the society has kind of hidden the part for men. But getting depressed can occur both for men and for women. For men, we may try to hide it behind the toughness, we may try to hide it behind the manness, but surely, as we are aware now, depression is killing men also in big numbers. Traditionally, it was you are frowned at if you cried as a man. But crying relieves tension, and that's getting care of stress and depression. I would urge men in general to talk out, not to keep to themselves those feelings. Share them out. Once you share them out with others, you have solved the situation, and you find that once you have discussed it with the fellow men, you'll be able now to give chance to think back and be able to solve that state.
The depression in affect vijana, in affect the male sana. Juu society inasemaga mwanaume hafai kulia. Lakini ni vizuri kulia ndio utoe hizo feelings zote juu. Sasa kama demu yako amekukasirisha huko, uende unajiekea vitu zako, unajiekea. After siku hivi 2-3 mtu akikusumbua unampiga. Unaona stress ni depression. So mtu anafaa share kenye mtu ana feel. Unajiexpress emotions zako unazitoa. Kani kulia wewe lia. Usiogope kulia.
Ile time mwanaume anaamka na expectation mob kuliko ile ndo anapata, inakuwa ni stress. Juu hata ile pressure ako nayo kutoka kwa wazazi na huku mtaani, juu inauma vijana. Na ukiwaona wakitumia goi, usiwaulize, na bado mtaani usiwaulize. Hii life ni ngori jo. Hapo hakuna story nyingine. Hata mimi nishajipata kwa stations zingine kaa hizo. Inakuwa tu kumeditate na unacheza kichizi na hawa wasee. Yenyewe stress zinakutoka. Ukikaa chizi hapo mtaani ni kunyamazia, tutakuzika jo bro, tutakuzika.
Financial instability when you're broke and probably you're married, or maybe you're in a marriage that has issues that can make you depressed. Yes, men can be depressed. The reason why I'm saying they can be depressed is because men hardly say their issues. They like putting their issues inside them. So in that, I think they are depressed because there's no one to share your stuff with. It stays with you. Yeah. Try to hang out more with friends and especially family people. Family is always good when you're undergoing some difficulties or some issues. It's always good to talk to your family. So I think that will really help a lot.
Men have been depressed in several ways because unaona like mwanaume in the society yeye ndo anategemewa. You need to feed for the family. Na unapata in our Kenyan government now life has been so hard mpaka yani ile kufanya maybe kama ni biashara yoafu amke ungangane mpaka ends meet. Unapata msee amesoma ana job na kazi haipatikani, so unapata mpaka timize majukumu ya familia yake, na sababu hapati kazi unapata hiyo stress inamuingia, anakuwa so much depressed. Ana mtu wa kushare out because anaona akienda kwa society aeleze shida yake kama mwanaume atafeel kuwa amefail. Atafeel kuwa yeye amefail kama man in the society, of which itabidi ajitume, anyamaze, aumie na hataki kueleza chenye inamkula because yeye ile yenye yako kimwanaume anataka afanye kazi akuwe successful, na akipata shida hawezi kusema, so atakuwa depressed. Unaona mtu anaenda hata kwa barabara anaongea tu peke yake na hawezi kushare out.
Many men in the society seem to be at peace with themselves and the environment, but in real sense, many are suffering from depression. According to Njoroge, it's advised that men speak out more to avoid being depressed. Men are different from women, the way we are wired. And if I can go back to how we are brought up, a man is told not to cry. A man is told you don't share a problem, you die like a soldier. So when most men, for example, like the way I was brought up, I could see my father does not open up, or he doesn't have any when he don't want to show his problem himself. And men don't have people they consult. So you have your issues, you deal with them yourself.
But when now someone happened to learn or to get trapped in this particular world, when you become addicted, one, you become a social misfit. And it happens that you'll be segregated even by your family members. So you don't have now someone you're connecting with. And that will now worsen the case. And I've seen even because I've been in this world, that most of these individuals are neglected even by the society. Allow me to say that the three most important pillars that should open doors for such individuals. One is the church. The church has closed its doors for the same. These people are not welcomed. The government is against these guys. So when they go to the church, the doors are closed. When you go to the government, I mean the policeman, I mean, or rather wherever they can also source for the solution to their problem. They also not embraced, and also the family. So the three doors where now they should use as an escape. The three places are what? The doors are shut. So they are forced to create their own world, and that's why they live in their own cocoon. So it is their problem. Everyone, people they think that ni kujitakia na alijitakia hiyo maisha. So this is why you see these guys, they live a very lonely life.
According to a report by the Kenya National Bureau of Statistics, Kenya is ranked 6th with the highest number of depression in Africa, with the majority of those affected being men. It is evident that Kenyan men are silently suffering from depression. Let's take a short break. When we come back, we'll be joined by a counseling expert to shed in more light on this topic. Don't go too far.